All right, Perna, we got the power rankings. I saw you had demons in your thumbnails
Yeah.
behind Patrick Mahomes.
Satan, specifically. The
Was it
devil,
Satan?
the number one devil.
Oh, numero uno. You
Yeah.
skipped all the other ones. You're like, we're not going Lilith. We're not going any of that
Nope.
stuff. We're
No,
going
he
right to the top,
is.
or I guess the bottom.
Yeah. I thought that thumbnail would get a lot of clicks.
True
It
double O.
hasn't.
No,
Too many people have just. I think they've accepted that the Chiefs are Satan. So it's not even like, oh God, why is the devil behind Mahomes? They're just like, oh yeah, we know. Why do I need to watch this? Why?
So,
Why?
Brandon, like I'm just saying the purple incarnation of Satan. I feel like there's just some copyright there. If you can tune it down a little bit, just that looks great. That looks fantastic.
I almost just left all of yours wrong today to see if you would notice.
I probably wouldn't have, honestly.
Yeah. And I was like, no, I'll show Tom some respect. Oh, fuck! I forgot Baker at 10.5.
So our top 5 are almost identical, except we swapped the Bills and the Commanders.
Sure.
Oh, my Packers aren't even on there.
No, F them, man. Sick of your Packers.
All right.
No, it was just like, it was a weird game.
I feel it. That's fine.
They're not playing this week, so it was a good week to take them off as well.
That's fair.
I think the top 5 is basically the consensus across like everywhere. I saw like a handful of power rankings on Twitter from, whatever giant organization, whether it's a CBS or a Fox or a Bleacher Report or a whatever. It's like, these are the top 5 teams. Like everybody kind of agrees with that.
And I think there's still question marks about, the Commanders. I think the Bills, there's a little less questions, but there's fewer questions, I should say. But I feel like it's the Lions are right now the consensus, like best team in football. And I know there are Chiefs fans who are just like, well, how could that be? We're undefeated. How could the Lions are just playing better football right now? Like they're dominating in all phases. I think if the Lions played the Chiefs today at Ford Field, I think they win. But all that being said, okay, not too. All right, so you put the Bengals at 8. All right, so they went up there.
Yeah, I feel like last night's game kind of proved me right too. They're a good offense and they're fun, but if they had won, I would be like, I put them at 8 and I should have put them higher. But I can't. I think the Eagles are sneaking back into being a pretty damn good football team.
They are, yeah.
And people still want Nick Sirianni fired for some reason. So,
I mean, again, got to take some points, but I think we want to see it also against some, this upcoming Thursday, that's going to be the game. Eagles, Commanders, that's a great test for both. We might see who's going to potentially run away with the division.
Yeah.
But yeah. And Jimbo, when it costs them money, that's when the NFL will address it.
You know what I feel like would be a really fun game is Eagles, Ravens. Do they play each other? Let me look. Hello, Google. They do. December 1st. Yes.
Tom looks like a bisexual lemur.
Whoa. Hey, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I feel...
Dude, a lemur who swings both ways?
You know what?
You got to respect that.
I'm cool with that. I bet that lemur's pretty cool.
I wish I was bisexual.
I wish I was a bisexual lemur now.
Your playing field is just unlimited.
Expansive.
Yeah.
You could be disappointed in both.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fine.
You could have 2 sexes rejecting you all the time.
Nailed it. Crushed it. Tylan, dude, that real quick before we get to it, Tylan Wallace, that one, when he ran along the sideline and was able to stay in freaking bounds and had his toe in and his heel up.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was some good running. Why
toe
is
in, heel up.
So low?
Toe down, heel up.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's a Zach Taylor.
I also asked Cole and Will if they knew who Tylan Wallace was. do you know who this guy is? Will did. Cole and I are like, nope.
You call a couple games, you hear him. Fired in January. Yeah, I'm on to Cincinnati. That would be
Belichick going to Cincinnati. No, he's not going to go to.
He's not going to Cincinnati.
I'm sorry.
I don't think that'd be a great fit.
It's like their organization at the top level, nobody trusts or respects. And then you have the Bears, like Schefter saying, like Ben Johnson would never go to an organization as dysfunctional as the Chicago Bears this week.
Yep.
Ownership's a big deal. And
it is. Which is why
when Sean Payton came to Denver, he was J-O-ing all over the Broncos organization. Like, I just love all the money these guys have.
But then he crapped all over the front office. It was like, maybe about for the whole Russell Wilson thing, it was like but when Russell Wilson was playing for him, it was like, maybe it was a little bit too much about the publicity and not the actual football there. There you go. Quentin Johnson. We did it.
There you go, Quentin John Jefferson Williams. No, I think the Chargers they're tough. And if I can't beat the Chiefs, go ahead and let it be the Chargers.
I think it's wax bean with a space. I don't know
what that means.
Don't worry about it, Brandon. It's official posse business. Anyway, all right, yeah. Texans, I didn't have them on the top 10 either because I was like, I don't trust their offensive line right now. They're banged up too. I had the Steelers in there. The Chargers were my other pick.
Ooh, for 10?
Yeah, but I understand like they're on a bye for you, so if we're pretending we have rules now. And I also mentioned was the Cardinals and the Rams. So, cool. Yep.
Yeah. This season's too easy with power rankings.
We're starting to
There's a handful of really good teams, and then there's like a bunch of shitty teams you don't even have to think about putting in power rankings. Like, nobody's surprising you. Like, the Jags should be in there, but they're not. They're going to start McCorkle probably this week.
Yeah, because Lawrence is all banged up.
What was let's see here.
I did I recorded it yesterday. It's going to come out today. The 5 worst teams in the league right now, and just like looking at statistics. And it's crazy too, because you look at like the Titans, for example. Do you know who the Titans have the number 1 pass defense right now?
In yards allowed?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I did. Dude, I had to check that like 8 times. I was like, there's no way, right?
You're right.
Like, they're good. Right now, they are 9th in rushing yards allowed, but they're 27th in points per game allowed. So
tight.
They're doing great.
They're probably giving up a lot of short fields, and teams are scoring on them.
So, I mean, we're throwing
Titans fans could tell us, because nobody's going out of their way to watch a Titans game right now.
Rod.
The Rod Father. I wish I had a cool nickname.
They don't deserve it.
Here's the thing, though. Buffalo can run the ball, and if they just commit to running the ball, they'll be all right.
Yeah, they'll be okay. The Geno Smith situation, I mean, the offensive line needs to be better. I'll tell you that much. That you're going to start there. But
if you think Geno's holding on to the ball too long, just wait until you put in Sam Howell.
Yeah, so Geno, I think, is your best opportunity to win right now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're going to have to take the good with the bad. But again, like, where you know what you get from Geno Smith.
Yeah.
So I think there just needs to be more support around him, and that's going to start with a really good O-line.